Today's climb this morning is for Brother George DiPasquale, Ladder 2. This is now the 7th climb consecutive and the most I've ever done on a 72-hour tour. So I'll push this one through and get Brother George DiPasquale to the top. I'll probably have to push pretty hard at the end, but he's going to the top. This is now the 83rd climb of the 343 commitment, and once we hit that first vertical, it's on until we hit the top. And then I'm going to have a few days rest, back on shift again. So this is for Brother George DiPasquale, Manhattan Snoopy, Ladder 2. Also housed with Engine 8 and Battalion 8. So we're about to hit that first vertical for our brother. Finishing his footsteps, carrying him to the symbolic 110 at the top of the tower. And here we go. First vertical. So Brother George DiPasquale was an elder at the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witness, Mariners Harbor, and had a nickname of Holy Man at Ladder 2 because he wasn't ashamed or afraid to share his faith with his fellow brothers and let them know what was on his mind at the time. On 9/11, 2001, Brother DiPasquale and a total of 10 brothers from Ladder 2 responded to the World Trade Centers, and from the research that was gathered, we're in Tower 2 trying to evacuate as many people as they possibly could, making that ultimate sacrifice 9/11/2001. This climb is to carry him to the top, to finish his footsteps and getting him there. To his wife Melissa and his daughter Georgia Rose, your husband and father will never be forgotten. Alright, so here is first little rest area for Brother DiPasquale off of Manhattan Snoopy, Ladder 2. As I said, they responded as part of the greatest rescue effort in United States history, to which upwards of 25,000 people were saved. Our brothers made that ultimate sacrifice so that others could live. So, Melissa DiPasquale and George DiPasquale had just taken a early anniversary over a few days in Cape May, New Jersey, before he responded to 9/11, as their anniversary was on the 12th of September. So he was at least able to celebrate that with her beforehand. And at the time, his daughter was 22 months, Georgia Rose. So, being that it's 15th anniversary, she'd be 16, almost 17 years old. Your father will never be forgotten. Melissa, your husband, will never be forgotten. And to our brothers at the FDNY, Brother George DiPasquale, Ladder 2, Snoopy out of Manhattan, housed with Engine 8, Battalion 8. Your brother and all 343 fallen will never be forgotten. That is the purpose of why we climb, to keep their memories alive. And we're going to continue doing so they stay with us in our hearts and on our minds, so that they are never forgotten. So we're going up the tower right now, 110 floors, for Brother George DiPasquale, Ladder 2, who his brothers affectionately named Holy Man, because of his willingness to share his faith. So we're coming down the back side of the second vertical for our brother. For George DiPasquale, our brother from Ladder 2, who paid the ultimate sacrifice. So now we finished the second vertical, working towards that third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, and a few floors, and our brother's sitting at the top. So this is the 7th climb of this tour. Most climbs I've ever done in one continuous period. And the 83rd climb of the 343 commitment. So George DiPasquale wasn't a small guy. My brother was 6'5", so he was just a little bit shorter than me. Means that I'm 6'10". But it wasn't his height or his stature that made him a big man. His faith and willingness to share it and live the life of conviction and again, not being afraid. His faith is what made him stand out. And that was said by several of family and friends that were left behind, including one of the guys from ladder 2. Again, he was an elder at the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witnesses and was known as the Holy Man at ladder 2. Manhattan Snoopy. Hey Malachi. So we're just about to hit that third vertical. Third vertical for Brother George DiPasquale on Manhattan Snoopy, ladder 2. Housed there with Engine 8 and Battalion 8. Our brother and his sacrifice made 9/11/2001 will never be forgotten. His legacy left behind in his wife Melissa DiPasquale and his daughter Georgia Rose will never allow your husband and father's name to become just another name on a wall, picture on a wall, or a badge number. His life and legacy will carry on for years and years and years to come. Through the fire service, brotherhood and sisterhood, and the climbs here at the 343 commitment. He will never be forgotten. So coming down on the back end of the third vertical for Brother George DiPasquale, ladder 2. And again, like I said earlier, ladder 2 ended up losing 10 brothers during the response to 9/11/2001. Ladder 2 was understood to be operating in Tower 2, rescuing and evacuating as many people as they possibly could. Got 4 more verticals left in this climb for Brother George DiPasquale. Ladder 2's Holy Man will be complete. To celebrate his life and his legacy, to his wife Melissa, his daughter Georgia Rose, and his career, to the citizens of the City of New York Fire Department and the City of New York itself. It's for this reason we carry our brothers forward to that vertical 110, to that symbolic top of the tower. Each and every brother will make it to the top. Everybody accounted for. 343 fallen. Every single one of them. And we're just about to come up on that 4th vertical for Brother George DiPasquale. So here we go on the 4th vertical of 7 for Brother George DiPasquale. our brother who responded in part of the greatest rescue effort in U.S. history after the worst terror. Their effort will never be forgotten. So it's for this reason that we climb. So we're coming down on the back half of the fourth vertical for Brother George DiPasquale, as he was given the nickname Holy Man of Snoopy Ladder 2 in Manhattan. Our brother is being carried to the top right now. So made the halfway point, over halfway actually, for Brother George DiPasquale, Ladder 2. This is the most climbs I've done consecutively. Currently number 7 for the 72-hour tour that I'm off from this morning. And 7 more brothers carried to that vertical, the 110, to sit with their brothers and be ready for the next one to go, as each brother individually carried to the top. So this is the 343 commitment, 83rd climb for George DiPasquale, Ladder 2. At the completion of this climb, we will have achieved over 200,000 stairs climbed. This climb is the one that makes that happen. So, onward and upward to continue the 343 commitment. It's pretty much more stairs than I've ever climbed in my entire lifetime, as what's been done since the inception of the 343 commitment. And it's still a whole lot more to go, with a completion of 830,000. So this climb right now is for Brother George DiPasquale. I'm dedicating it to the FDNY. Brothers both off and on the line. To Ladder 2, Snoopy out of Manhattan, along with Engine 8 and Battalion 8. And to his wife, Melissa DiPasquale, and his daughter left behind, Georgia Rose. Our brother, your husband, and your father will never, ever be forgotten. They're on our minds, on our hearts, and I wear that 343 on my right arm, so that I know that I will never forget. This is the reason that we climb, to finish the footsteps that have gone before us, to take our brothers to that ultimate vertical, that 110, the symbolic top of the tower. We make this trek in their honor, to respect and carry forth their legacy, and to tell their story. Because each and every brother has one. They're not just a name, not just a face or a badge number on a memorial. Every single brother deserves to be recognized and the story told for their sacrifice given 9/11/2001. So this is now the completion of the 5th vertical. I got 2 more to go. 6th and 7th. And a few floors for Brother George DiPasquale. Ladder 2. Affectionately known as Holy Man to the crew there at Ladder 2. Manhattan Snoopy. Our brother was an elder at the Kingdom Hall of Jehovah's Witness Maritime neighborhood, and a brother who is not afraid to share his faith and live by that, which is why he was given the loving nickname of Holy Man. To his wife, Melissa, your husband will always be remembered and never forgotten. They would have celebrated their anniversary on September 12th, but they actually got a chance to celebrate it in Cape May, New Jersey the weekend before 9/11 occurred. So this is to pay honor and respect to the legacy left behind of Brother George DiPasquale, Ladder 2. Each and every brother being carried vertical to the 110. Each climb being done in their honor. This is now my 7th climb consecutive of this tour. And the 83rd of the 343 commitment climbs. This climb will push us over 200,000 stairs climbed at the finish of this one. So many more to go, but another achievement down. Because like I said, I've never climbed this many stairs in my whole life. So, taking them to the top. This vertical right now, one left behind it, and like 8 floors. For the Holy Man, Brother George DiPasquale, Manhattan Snoopy, Ladder 2. Housed with Engine 8, Battalion 8. Our brothers will never be forgotten. Coming down the backside of the 2nd to last vertical for Brother George DiPasquale. Each one carried vertical. Finishing their footsteps. Getting to the 110th floor, the top of the tower. Our brothers had a duty to act, which they went right to work and did. Not knowing what was going to happen. This is to never forget the sacrifice made, where they didn't quit. They continued on. And for the brothers and sisters, public safety officials, even to the ordinary citizen who worked ground zero afterwards, trying to rescue as many and then finally recover. Their sacrifice themselves and the medical issues that they're dealing with are in the forefront and will not be forgotten. It is because of those efforts that we've been able to bring closure. So right now is the last rest area for Brother George DiPasquale. Our brother right here. Manhattan Ladder 2. His brothers at Ladder 2 affectionately nicknamed him Holy Man because our brother was not afraid to share his faith. So I'm taking the Holy Man to that top 110th floor. Ladder 2 lost 10 brothers on 9/11/2001. The last place they were seen working was in Tower 2. They made the ultimate sacrifice so that others could live. This is to pay honor and respect. And never forget what happened on 9/11/2001. The last vertical for Brother George DiPasquale. This last vertical in this climb is dedicated to the FDNY. Brothers both off and on the line. To Manhattan's Ladder 2, Snoopy. To Engine 8 and Battalion 8 that are housed with Ladder 2. Our brother will never be forgotten. To his family left behind, Melissa DiPasquale and his daughter Georgia Rose, your husband and father will never be forgotten. His legacy will carry forth for years and years and years to come. As this is the purpose of why we climb each and every day that we're on here, to keep their memories alive. They will not be forgotten. Their sacrifice will never be forgotten. They will not just become a name, a picture on a wall, or a badge number in a memorial. We as the brotherhood and sisterhood of fire will make sure that even as the nation wants to forget, we will never allow them to forget. This is his climb. Taking the Holy Man, George DiPasquale, to the top. Okay, so vertical finished. 8 floors left for Brother George DiPasquale. My mask is all fogged up right now, but it's all good. We're almost there to the end. Well, I found out something today I can make it through 7 climbs in 3 days in the morning, with this climb being the 7th. It's the 83rd climb of the 343 commitment, and the finish of this climb completes over 200,000 stairs that will have been climbed up to now. So onward and upward to the 4th milestone of 100 brothers. I'm working towards 300,000 stairs climbed. Our brothers gave the ultimate sacrifice so that others could live. They had no clue what was going to happen on 9/11/2001. But yet they acted, and they had the duty and response with acts of heroism and bravery in saving as many people as possible in the greatest rescue effort in U.S. history. This climb represents another brother being carried to that symbolic 110th floor. So every brother will be accounted for. And we're almost there. The biggest thing that we can do when we wake up and it's another day, do what you can to make a difference in the lives of others. That's why we're here, right? To climb. Always remember and try to help as many as you can. This is why we do what we do. To take care of our communities, and in this instance, take another brother vertical. And we're almost there. The brother, nicknamed Holy Man, George DiPasquale. It's been my honor carrying you 110. Brother George DiPasquale, ladder 2. Rest easy, brother. We got it from here.